we've talked about how failure is actually normal. It's normal for people to fail. And I promised you some stories about success and failure. I shared one in the monologue about Stephen King. The Beatles have a similar story. I don't know if you know about the Beatles. I mean, I would probably say in the history of modern music, the most influential group ever. I don't know of a group that's had more influence over the music and just the culture in general, and over so many different fields of study. The Beatles are just immensely influential. But they didn't start out that way. In fact, they started out pretty much near the bottom of the rung as a group of nobody teenagers who, they like to get together and play music, but, nobody was really giving them the time of day. And, as most of them came of age, they decided, well, we're not really finding our success here in the UK. Let's go over to the continent and let's see if we can find our success there. So their agent was able to get them a gig at this bar in Hamburg. And basically the job was, they're basically playing all through the night. So this is the late night, early morning crowd. And, this crowd is, of course, so plastered off of their, bejesus that they just, they don't really care what they're listening to. So it doesn't matter if it's good or not. And so they spent 8 hours a night in this bar in Hamburg playing their guts out. And you know what? It was this period during which they refined their sound and they got the extra practice of their craft day in and day out, 8 hours a day, every day. And, it helped them to refine their skill, and they became good. And then they became great. And then their agent was able to land them a record deal. So all the, music publishing companies and all of the, the agents and all of the, the recording companies and, all of that. I mean, they had been rejected like more times than you could count. And it would just happen over and over and over, but they just kept going. See, every time life knocked them down, they got back up and kept going. Howdy peeps. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Join the Journey radio program. And if you did, be sure to click subscribe so you can get more clips in the future. And be sure to check out the Join the Journey radio program broadcast every Wednesday night on the Join the Journey radio network. Find more information at jointhejourneyradio.com.